In this video, I'm going to take you from beginner to expert when it comes to getting ungated on Amazon. I'm going to show you the exact steps you need to take and also the exact same websites you need to use to get ungated in any category or any brand like Nike, Hasbro, Adidas, Puma, any brand you could think of. And you see, if you watch this video to the very end, I'm going to give you two very special things. One, I'm going to give you a list of all the suppliers I use to get ungated in any brands you need to get ungated in. I'm also going to be giving you access to a free course that has over 8 hours of content going over A to Z how to sell on Amazon. The information I'm going to be revealing today, most people charge hundreds or even thousands of dollars for. You see this right here? This is insane. I'll show you how to get this done for free. All I ask in return is for you to subscribe and press that notification bell so you could stay updated and learn how to sell on Amazon. So let's dive right into the computer. Now that we're in the computer, I'm just going to be getting really in depth on what ungating is and how to being able to get ungated as a seller moving forward, right? This is something that I had to learn back in 2021. 2020, I started selling on Amazon. I hit my first 6 figures that year. Moving into 2021, that was a breakout year for me. I got past the $600,000 mark in sales, kept on scaling from there because I was ungated in a lot of big name brands. So if you're a new seller right now, you want to make sure you could get ungated in these brands so you could have more opportunities to make more profit and make more money, right? So the first things first is let's just start out with what is ungating, right? Now, ungating is a term that means you're restricted to sell a product. You may be scanning in stores or you may be going online right now and you see on your Amazon account that it says apply to sell. So when it says apply to sell, this means that you are restricted to sell that product temporarily. The reason Amazon has this system in place is to prevent the sale of counterfeit or stolen items. One thing you do have to know is there's 2 ways to get ungated. First way is really just going to be an auto ungate. So normally, if you are an experienced seller, you have some previous history with Amazon, they could auto approve you for products, meaning that if you come here, press apply to sell, and you press request approval, it will automatically give you approval. But if it takes you to a page that looks like this, where it says you have to submit an invoice, that is going to be the only way you could get ungated. And most of the time, you're going to come across products that are only going to be ungated through an invoice, right? So let's get into that. How do you get ungated through an invoice? Well, I've created this ungating guide for you on all the suppliers I use to get ungated in certain categories, certain brands, so on and so forth. It's very, very important you use these suppliers that I'm sharing with you today and you don't go use random websites. So basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to go to one of these suppliers and you're going to think of the brand you need to get ungated in. For example, let's just say we want to get ungated in Nike. So we're going to use our Kohl's supplier and we're going to type in Nike. I'll just type in Nike socks because I know that's the cheapest product that Nike sells. And from here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to filter our inventory or just the inventory on this website from low to high. Now with ungating, understand most of the inventory you'll be buying for the ungate isn't going to be profitable, right? I'm not focused on the profit. I'm just focused on getting approved and being able to sell that product. So this is a product right here that will get us ungated. Now, how do you know if a product is going to get you ungated or not? Well, one thing you have to do is you have to come to Amazon. So you want to go to the front end of Amazon and you want to make sure that that product is on Amazon. So I'm going to search this up right now, the title on Kohl's, and you could see the same exact product is right here. We could look at the pictures, just make sure it's the same thing. Yeah, this looks like the same product. So what we're going to do from here, right, is I would order 10 units of this product. So you're going to want to order 10 units of the product. We're going to add that to my cart. We're going to go to my cart, and then you're going to want to check out. Now, it's very important the information you gave Amazon on your seller account, you use the exact same information when you submit your order on whatever supplier you're using. The reason why is because if you use any different type of information, you are not going to get approved because it's not going to show the right information on that invoice when Amazon reviews that invoice. So it's very important when you're going through your shipping address, your email, your name, all that information is on there and it correlates to what you gave Amazon when you started your Amazon seller account. Now, after you place this order, what's going to happen is the company is going to send you a box. Now, in that box, they're going to send you, number one, an invoice, and they're also going to send you over the units. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a picture of that invoice the company sent you, whatever supplier you're going with, and also a picture of the products they sent you. Make sure you order 10 units because you have to have 10 units to get ungated. If you come over here and see, like with this product, if we're going to submit this invoice, it must have all of these 5 things included. So it must be within a 180-day time span. It must have your name, address, and just information on your selling account. We already went over that. It's going to have the name and address of the manufacturer. So on the invoice, they're going to put their business name and also their address. So that's going to be checked off. And then showing you bought and purchased 10 units. So that's why I said it's very important to purchase 10 units because you're going to take a picture of this invoice and you're also going to take a picture of the 10 units you purchased. Now, once you have done that, you're going to take those pictures and you're going to want to make sure when you're submitting this information to Amazon, you submit it as a PDF file. Once you create it into a PDF file, you're going to press select files, input that picture of the 10 units and also the invoice, and then scroll down here and type in your email address and the phone number and then submit the case. Now, from there, you have just submitted the case to get ungated. And what's going to happen is you have to wait anywhere from 24 hours to 72 hours to get a response from Amazon. Now, I would say 50% of the time, Amazon is going to deny your case. If you get a denial saying you're not approved to sell that product and you have followed the steps I have given you in this framework, it's very important that you just keep on resubmitting until you get approved. For example, when I was getting approved for Nike back in 2021, I had to submit my invoice 14 times before I got approved. Generally, what will happen, especially if you're submitting approval in Q4, it's going to take you more time. Throughout the rest of the year, it's going to take you a little bit less amount of times. So keep on submitting until you get ungated. Also, what I have done is I attached this exact spreadsheet in the description down below so you could get access to the same suppliers that I use to get ungated in any brand or any category. On top of that, in the description down below, I have a free course going over A to Z how to sell on Amazon, from getting your account set up to doing product research to finding your inventory to shipping it to Amazon and then eventually selling and scaling your business. Go check that course out down below so you could start selling on Amazon as well. If you are a beginner or existing Amazon seller that really wants to scale their business and work more one-on-one with me, you'll also be able to find a Calendly link to book a call with my team to see if we would be a good fit to work together. Other than that, feel free to subscribe for more Amazon information and other videos I posted about Amazon.